right, so Fly Guy. First of all, yes. So I am here with you, Miami Beach. I feel like you're taking, this is very strange because typically when I, would be here next to Love Hate, it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning that we'd be rolling out of here, right? I feel like when I first discovered you, it definitely was a Love Hate play with Tidra, with Damaris, my girl Damaris, Mata, until the wee hours of the morning, and that would be one of the places we'd be like, I know we work on Monday, but it's cool, it's Love Hate, because there was such a vibe there. So just let's just touch on how it feels to like be back here, with me, chopping it up here.
I mean, this is like, 11 years later, and it's like almost.
Is that how long it's been?
Yeah, I know, right? Did I just age us?
You did! Don't age me! I'm young.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's definitely like a full circle kind of moment because it's like, it's where I started.
Right.
And again, like if it wasn't for playing at Classic Sundays and Love It every Sunday, I wouldn't be doing Miami Carnival because there would be no DJ career.
Right.
So it's like, and me, I'm always a person that likes to stay grounded in where I come from and what's helped shape and mold my career. So it's
a lot of people don't realize, I feel like, because we always associate you with, and maybe we could touch on this more too. Coming as a program director, I feel like when you think about hip hop, you automatically think about New York and Atlanta and LA, like, the breeding grounds for hip hop, but you don't necessarily correlate hip hop with the Caribbean.
You gotta have permits.
You know what I'm saying? We're literally in the middle of a video shoot.
We need permits to block this up. I'll call the cops.
Okay. Anyway, so with regards to that, picking it up from there, my question is, a lot of people don't necessarily correlate hip hop with the Caribbean, although there's so much flavor that the Caribbean, especially, specifically people of the diaspora from Brooklyn, New York, from Queens, that really kind of have lent to hip hop being what it is, but also, and now we're seeing almost like a 360 with now that infusion back into soca and reggae, which has always been there, and dancehall, things like that. So somebody that's kind of playing both of those roles now, where you are Guyanese, American, born in New York.
Born in Guyana.
Oh, born in Guyana.
Yeah. I'm the last person in my family born home. The last one, yeah.
All right.
That's why Guyana's probably more, not to take anything away from America, because I love living in this country, but I'm very patriotic to Guyana, especially because of that factor. Like, I'm the last one in my family born there. So, it means that much more to me to be representing for the country.
As an Afro-Guyanese as well, because a lot of times you associate Guyana with, obviously with this vibrant Indian diaspora.
Right, exactly.
So now, as a Guyanan, talk to me about your first time playing at Miami Carnival. This is a big deal, and we talked about earlier and touched on the fact that it's your very first. You're the local Miamian that is representing Guyana, that's playing on the main stage for Miami Carnival. That's a very big deal.
It's almost surreal. Like I know it's like a week away, but like I can't even like fathom what it's gonna feel like to be on that stage and just
60,000 people.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah, 60,000, no pressure.
I'm waiting for it. I'm bring it on.
Miami Carnival is so special though, because as Carnival has come and grown, obviously around the entire country and in the Caribbean, and as a Carnival ambassador, unidentified, right? Is that what it's called? Uncertified, but I certify myself.
Right.
Carnival ambassador, who really loves the culture above and beyond just the costumes and the beads and the music, really kind of diving into all that. I feel like Miami is definitely one of the locations where Carnival comes alive, and you really kind of see everybody, the entire diaspora, out in full force, right? From Big Island to Small Island to Guyana, Trinidad, Barbados, everybody comes, to support and really celebrate our dope-ass, vibrant culture. Like, we're amazing.
Right.
Caribbean people are dope.
Right. I'm excited about it. I'm glad to represent for, not only my country, but like you said, for us as a whole culture.
Right.
So, the one thing about me, especially, going back to Love Hate days, is I always made sure that I played soca at some point in my DJ set. Right. Even though you were getting your 90s hip hop,
that's why you had us crawling out of the club at 4 a.m. We're like, we're not leaving.
Sorry, but I don't have a good rosé. If you want to have
Prosecco,
rosé.
Perfect.
Rosé?
Yeah, perfect.
So it was always like a major thing to say, okay, you're getting all this 90s hip hop, this 80s R&B, the 70s funk and soul, but you're also gonna get some Byron the Dragonaires, you're gonna get some Marshall Montana, you're gonna get something that lets you know about my culture, my upbringing, where I come from. So I made it a point to do it from the very beginning.
Right.
And it's something that I still continue to do now. So
that's awesome. So now, main stage, Miami Carnival, what can people expect from this set that you're gonna bring?
My usual energy, animated, a lot of mic talking, a lot of, it's funny because, people ask me sometimes, like, do you ever like pre-plan your set? And I'm like, I never can, because you never know what you're gonna get as far as the audience.
Yeah, and the vibe from the people is always different.
And I'm the person that I feed off the people's energy, right? So it's like, I can't even prepare a set. I just have to go into it and say, it's another day at the office. Right.